More trees going somewhere. That's my guess. So you like the headlights, huh?
I didn't even look at it yet.
Oh, yeah, you'll notice they're a little different. But then the water finally evaporated out of the other one, but it took weeks.
Yeah.
Anyhow, this one, I pulled the two bolts. I opened the hood, pulled the two bolts out in the front. Then you got to pull a plug out of the inner fender inside by the tire. You have to get your socket in there and loosen that nut out. And then you got to go grab it with a magnet. Okay? And you pull it out. Okay, you're good. Now you get the new one, and you've got to unhook the connectors because it comes with brand new light bulbs. Okay? And I put the old ones are sitting in boxes in the shed with the old light bulbs. Okay, so the light bulbs, main light bulb can be changed without pulling the light assembly out of the truck, but it's not the most pleasant situation. I don't know that you can pull the one out for the marker light turn signal or not, but since they're not real hard to take apart, so anyhow, I pulled that out, got the new one ready, fought with the connectors. I found out a way to use pliers to actually gauge two things to compress at the same time. I went, why didn't I think of that before? Okay, so I got those apart, plugged them into the new headlight. Then and there's a cup over this ball that goes into a thing inside the fender truck, and you had to bust this plastic off of it, and then you have to ram that in there. And then what you have to do is you have to take your magnet and grab the end of the bolt and put it up next to the nut up to the bolt and carefully turn it with magnetic field holding only to get it threaded in there without dropping it down inside of them. And then get your socket set and you put it back together.
That's so easy.
Yeah, well, and it was.
Anybody should be able to do it.
Now, that was the left side. The right side, on the other hand, had more trouble. And that's the same way it was with the Durango. Okay, I pulled the bolts out of the front, no problem. Okay, turned around and tried to pull the bolt out of the wheel well side by pulling the plug out, and it's not coming out. And I went, well, what the heck's the deal with that, you know? So I went, okay, we got to figure out what's going on here. So finally, I'm looking at it. I finally get it out. And what happened was, if you got the bolt, right? This is where you put the nut on. Well, right about here is a built-in like section for a wrench and a bigger thread. That threads into the light assembly. Well, what happened is it only backed off so far here, and then it unscrewed it out of the light assembly. So when I got the light out, I had to take a pair of pliers on one side and a socket set on the other side to back it out to where I could take it apart. Then I had to take that out, save the nut, take the bolt out, put it back into the old headlight, then put the new headlight in there, set it up, everything and that. And what I didn't realize was of that, and then I had to take I got the bolt assembly in there, I got it seated back in there. I took the magnet again and tried to screw it back in there, and it did. Fine, I screwed it in two fronts. I got no headlight. Now, what the heck? And I had a problem with the connector. So I had to take it. I said, I got to take the whole thing back out of the truck again? No, so I found it, brought it out, went and pushed on it. It's not locking in there like it should, so I had to take part of that apart after about the fourth attempt, and then reinstalled it about 6 times.
Wow.
Because part of it cracked, part of the lip that cracks holds onto it inside of the assembly that clips onto the bulb had cracked and gotten away where it wouldn't do what it was supposed to do. So I had to take that part out and put everything back together. It's like, Why is this taking so long? Because it is. Okay. So, on together, it was all together working fine yesterday.
Yay.
But what a pain on that one side.
Huh.
But still easier than doing the one for the pilot. Still got a bend to it.
Just following the curvature of the earth.
Yeah.
Like the Bob Tower.
You know, the Bob Tower.
Defied all logic.
I went
somehow
up
still work.
that one. I think Rich and I both went up that one.
Defied all logic and physics, and yet still worked.
Yeah, well, not real well, I don't think.
Well, it transmitted.
Yeah.
It sort of made contact.
Yeah, well, like him and Field did. That's one of the dorkiest trucks I've ever seen.
Which one?
That one with the cab in the front.
Oh, yeah.
Security police got a few of those. We're like,
Weird.
no, get rid of that junk. No, they were. Of course, we got whatever was left over. Somebody thought it was a good idea. You could pile a bunch of cops.
It's like that other thing, that El Camino thingy with the.
Yeah. Why not buy a regular truck? Is always my question.
Yeah. Well, want a car that still dabs like a truck.
Yeah. And that is the tree branch.
Yes, I know the truck. I know. I took pictures. We took pictures, man.
Turn it off. Let's try that again. But it's so big.
But
it covers the state
it's outer bands are on making landfall. So
well, it's the size of Florida.
yeah. Well, it's good. They should be used to that.
The whole state's going to get hammered.
Some's worse. Not all of it, but a good chunk of it
everybody's
is.
getting rained. But
Yeah, oh yeah. I was watching a couple YouTubers yesterday morning, and they've had just the rain they've gotten from just normal
10
Florida
inches or something
storms
like that.
plus the Hurricane Helene.
Yeah.
Is they already got standing water.
Yeah. I saw
everywhere.
That. I saw that in between the ditches. The road.
Oh yeah, they're already full.
Yeah.
The ditches are already full.
Yeah. Well,
There's no place for any of this water to go.
sure. Well, there is.
Yeah, up higher.
Yeah, that ain't gonna be good. All right.
Well, like they told people, if you're living in town, if you ain't getting out, you dead.
Yeah.
Especially if you're in a mobile home.
Yeah. Well, just write it off and.
Well, they said people are staying behind because they can't. They spent a lot of money evacuating for the last thing. They don't have any money left.
Yeah.
And it's not like it's been like a month or two where they've gotten a check or something.
I don't.
They don't have any money. This guy says we spent almost $2,500 evacuating last time.
Yeah.
And now here it is, a week and a half later, and this one's going to be worse. We don't have any money.
Well, no. That's when you go to the government shelter and pray.
Well, they're not open because they're in a floodplain.
Well,
they said that they're a little bit higher than what the shelter was, but they're in a mobile home. What are they gonna do?
gonna be getting a new one.
They can't leave because there's no gas.
Yeah, that's the other problem. That's what.
They says people that did evacuate from their area, they called them up. Well, they were sitting on whatever the interstate was. They were out of gas.
Yes.
Because it was bumper to bumper traffic.
Yes.
So
it's really humid down there.
Yeah.
Hot.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It was raining like mad earlier.
Yeah. Raining more mad now. They said it boarded up.
Rocky's now hiring.
Yeah.
You got it on the sign there.
Said the guys in mobile home were boarding up their outside windows and boarding up the windows in the inside. So if the outer windows go, they'll have another thing of plywood there.
Another chance to try to keep it halfway dry and clean.
Yeah. Said they were talking about the one guy who was disabled in a wheelchair, and he says, I called up the state to come get me, take me to shelter, and they never came.
Well, they might not be able to get there.
Maybe.
Yeah, well, how many call-ins?
He's on oxygen too.
How many call-ins do you think they're getting?
Oh, every one of them, probably.
Yeah, well, like you say, you're in a 10-story high-rise. Go to the top floor.
Well, no, he's in a mobile home. He's on oxygen, and he's in a prime mandatory evacuation zone.
He's got a problem.
And he doesn't have a car.
Yeah.
And he really can't go anywhere without his oxygen.
Unless they go get him, he's going to die.
When they're talking with him on the news, and they says, "Well, we're going to try to see if we can call somebody." But as of last night at like 11 o'clock, he's still there.
Yeah.
I think they said they were talking about some local people were talking about trying to get him to a shelter.
Yeah.
They were just going to do it because the government either didn't want to or didn't care.
Or couldn't.
Or they were already overswamped with everything else, which is probably true.
Chinooks, big Chinooks, will swoop in and save everybody.
That'll be after, man. They don't do that till after.
No, I know. Even Huey.
Assuming they're allowed to.
Well, there we go again. Yeah.
There's that whole other mess that's going on.
Yeah. Did you see the headlights?
Yeah, they're clear and nice.
Yeah.
Like a brand new vehicle.
Well,
just don't look too good at the. Just don't look at the outer port going on.
Other spots. Yeah.
Going off on the rust.
Well, the biggest thing is to get the best light we can. As long as
the best lights and the best tires and the best upholstery.
Yeah, we got rust everywhere. Yeah.
You don't look at that. You don't look at that. That's a tax write-off.
Right.
I guess they were talking about these, some of these whole home backup generators. Now, even though they may not be able to supply all the power for your house, you can get a 30% tax write-off.
Or hire an electrician
thing. No. All you have to have is one of these power stations that does like above, I think it's like above 3,500 watts.
Oh.
And like you can get like a 30% tax credit or something.
Yeah, good luck on how you file for that though.
Well,
that's not always easy either.
I saw it on there. I was like, No, I can't qualify for that. You could.
Yeah, right. No.
Technically.
We're good. Leave it alone.
Technically speaking.
It's paid for, leave it alone. It's like you're cutting concrete. No,
I bought it in your name so you can get the tax credit.
Yeah, no, that's okay.
But it benefits everybody. Oh, I don't know. There's some interesting deals out there. Oh, actually, some of those deals are still going on for weeks. I think the Amazon Prime thing is already over with, but a lot of these places are doing their sales on the 19th or something like that, so, or 24th or whatever it is.
Oh, I was going to look for that sign, and they changed the sign.
Oh, what they put?
The one that talked about the. I'm going to have to turn around. I think it's down here. I was going to get a picture. I said I was going to get a picture. And I forgot.
Is that open?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
It's all automated though.
Oh yeah, that's the one I was looking at.
Yeah. I think that's the sign I want a picture of. No, they changed again. Well,
always.
Maybe they took it down.
Always.
Because I didn't take pictures of it.
Well,
if
you didn't take pictures or video, it never happened.
Right, I know. I'll go all the way up and come back around. Because it was up there. And it seems to have been taken down now. So I don't know what that is. Yeah, that's not the sign that was there before. Pretty sure it's not. Of course, we never got food pantry. Well, that's going to be all kinds of fancy.
Where? What? Oh, what is that? Oh,
food pantry. Okay.
Oh, assuming they can get any funds.
Well,
put any food in it.
Yeah, well, you know, it's something to try to help.
Yeah, I know. It's not in a bad area for you, know. So,
no. I was going to drive through there, but they decided they don't want you driving through there. That's okay. We'll drive around the other way. But I think they took that sign down.
They paint that side all white now.
It's just the way it is. It's all stucco. Or whatever it is. Pretend stucco or something.
Man, I'm tired.
Yep.
That's good neat.
It's okay. Take it home. See what we got.
It's mom. Oh my god. I don't know what we're doing.
We're going to get chicken. Colonel Channel's chicken. We get discount coupons for respectable amounts of money off.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing. Because it was up for a while, and I was going to take a picture of it. I figured I didn't need to because I'd go by and it'd be up. But it's down now. Is there a thing that tells you what's going on in town on different days?
Sort of, yeah.
Okay. Go up here and see. I think it was on. I think it was where it says people protecting what's important. I think that's where that sign was at. They talked about this gay lesbian thing they were going to have in Minot State. I think that's where it was at, but I think it probably only had money for a short run.
It might have been.
I just thought I would look because I know I saw it. I was like, well, I saw
it could be.
And I just wanted to take a picture of it to show some folks. Regardless of what anybody thinks, I just thought it would be interesting to see. But
you gonna go to that event?
No.
Oh.
No.
I feel sorry for you.
No.
You wanted to see the sign, then you don't want to go to the event. Well,
I just remember one of my degrees is in sociology. Okay. How people get along with each other's group behaviors.
No wonder you watch Fox News.
Yeah. Exactly. They're supposed to put the flood wall up in the near future, but I didn't hang around.
Oh, good luck on that one.
Oh, yeah, they are. They're going to put it up. The one for 16th Street, they're going to shut 16th Street down. Install the big flood barriers sometime this month.
How exciting.
Yeah, I'm going to say no.
Is that their dress rehearsal in case of a big thing ever happens?
They're going to actually test it, yeah.
Oh, that's nice. They're going to put the flood water behind it to make sure the pressure tests work?
No, but what happened was the things that were in the ground to lock it in, it all twisted in the ground somehow.
Can't imagine. It might have been that freeze thaw thing.
I don't know, but anyhow, they had to rip that all out and spend months fixing that.
That sounds about normal for the city.
So that's the way that was.
Well, that's just normal for Minot.
And it took, I don't know how many months to get that straight. And that flood wall hasn't been up that long.
No.
It's not like it's been stressed or anything.
No.
But, well, they could just pile a big pile of clay right there and that would work.
Yeah.
Tear down part of Minot High again and stick it up in.
Yeah. That worked out well. Got him a new parking lot though.
Yep.
For Minot High could always use new parking lots and say that the amount of parking they had to rip out for the new.
Maybe not so much since they got the new high school. I don't know.
Maybe not. They added on to that one section so the teachers lost their parking place.
need some place to park.
Yeah.
Boy, down Central parking's great. Now.
The heck you say?
Now at Central, it's a 7th, 8th, 9th grade. It's 6th, 7th, 8th grade.
6th, 7th,
6th, 7th, 8th grade.
Or it's 7th and 8th. I don't know. It's not good.
Well, but the parking was great because they don't have any people that are old enough to drive.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That yeah. More of that downtown parking that was so crazy. I remember some people had to park way down. Some guys, their parents got themselves a parking permit for the parking garage.
That would probably be probably better than anything.
So it's closer to school.
Well, yeah, and it stays warm. Though,
yeah. Yeah, remember it was the constant people were parking in the teacher's lot and
yeah, always problems.
Yeah. Teachers never had permit thingies until there were some issues. Oh yeah, that's right, because the one guy from the other class, they found him smoking dope in his car during his lunch break.
Smart move there.
In the teacher's parking lot.
Very smart move, yeah.
Where he's parked right next to the assistant superintendent of the school.
He's not going to drop a
dime.
I was
like, you gotta be kidding.
He's not going to drop a dime on the cops on this guy? I think he is.
Yeah. Me think not. I don't know. I knew so many people that were doing interesting things. Not necessarily all of them at school, but you know, the few people that were smoking dope in the bathrooms every once in a while because you never went to that bathroom.
No, there was a couple kids in our high school that did.
But yeah, I definitely knew
marijuana.
I knew where the parties were, and I knew the kids you could get the dope from if you really wanted them.
Stupid stuff, man.
Yes. Yes. I was invited to a lot of those parties, but I didn't really want to go to them.
No. Nothing good there.
A lot of beer was there. A lot of beer was there.
Nothing good there.
I really enjoyed the stories from the weekend because when in our world history class, and every Monday they'd ask what you did during the weekend, and we had some people that were quite popular and going to a lot of these interesting parties, and since they were coming off their drunkenness,
yeah, they were
just no, they were telling everything about what was going on in the sun.
Stupid.
You know, because all Sunday they were coming off the overdose of drugs and alcohol. So by the time Monday they were on, assuming they weren't in seeing the judge, they just were livid about everything that happened at the party in the weekend.
Pretty stupid, sport.
This week, and there was about 10 kids in the world history class where we were all like, we were saving this for the last thing. Is like everybody else was like, oh, I hanged out with friends, or I didn't really do anything this weekend, or blah blah blah. Then you get to the guys that were partying.
Oh yeah.
Friday and Saturday night. Like, apparently their parents were not home.
Oh yeah.
Or maybe they were never home on the weekend at all, but I was like, yeah, we got drunk, and we did drugs, and we did this, and we did that, and we peed on somebody's car, and we TP'd somebody's house, and blah, blah, blah. The cops came, and we all ran away and fled, and whatever, and somebody went to jail, and blah, blah, blah. And it was like 10 people in all different parties around mine. I was like, damn, somebody's having fun. And running. But it was really interesting. I was like, wow.